Hello viewers, this is Naveed, a Toronto 360 representative from Vancouver. I had a privilege to speak to a Canadian official opposition leader, Mr. Erin O'Toole. We had a great conversation and we talk about the community and the multiculturalism and diversity. One of the question which I asked, the confidence level which they are still struggling to build with conservative leadership. Some of the answers actually are going to be interesting one for our viewers because the new leader, Erin O'Toole, is promising the community that he would take some extra measures, he would take some extra steps to build confidence. Let's take a listen what he said in the Zoom meeting.
Thank you, Erin. It is great to hear about your opening statement. Over the course of last few years, Muslims are always felt they're feeling that the conservatives are not treating them fairly. Being the Muslim community member, my question is that what are you going to do to resolve all those issues which Muslim community is feeling that conservatives are not favoring them?
Well, thank you, Naveed. And first off, I would like to pass along my solidarity and my thoughts to the Muslim Canadian community today. I commented yesterday on the horrific threat against a mosque in the GTA, following on a few weeks ago the terrible murder of a member of one of the mosques. That type of hate is horrific to see in our country, and we stand with the community and we'll do whatever we can to condemn and break up these hate networks. It's atrocious. And you've raised a good point. I said in my remarks, we have not always been able to connect and build trust with all new Canadian communities or growing communities that are having an important role in the future of our country. And I want to change that. I'm very proud that my leadership campaign was chaired by a prominent Muslim Canadian lawyer from Toronto who's been my friend for over 2 decades. And I had a campaign team that had a cross-section of what I said in my remarks. People with all different backgrounds from a faith, cultural, ethnic perspective. We had members of all communities united in a principled approach to get Canada back on track. And I hear from the Muslim community in my own riding of Durham, when I've gone to Friday prayers and met with members of the mosque afterwards, that there's a sense that they haven't always felt welcome in our party is how I would put it at a basic level. Well, I am saying you are welcome. As leader, the first words out of my mouth was I want to grow this party and I want more Canadians, including Muslim Canadians, to see a conservative staring back at them in the mirror in the morning when they're getting up each day. Because you know what? Whether it's small business owners, whether it's the right for someone to bring their faith or their cultural practice to public life, to politics, whether it's the ability to have safe communities, to work hard and have success, we want that. And I think nothing shows the hypocrisy of Mr. Trudeau more than last week when I asked him to support the nomination of Senator O'Toole to be the first Canadian president of the International Parliamentary Union, a very big organization of all the parliaments of the democratic world. It would have been not only the first Canadian, it would have been the first woman, and it would have been the first Muslim Canadian to be put up for a body like that. And Trudeau, despite always saying diversity is our strength and calling himself a feminist, would not support Salma's application, even though some of his own Liberal MPs are. The reason why is because she's a conservative. So Mr. Trudeau talks a good game. You're going to see me on the ground reaching out and growing our party.
Thank you.